Following today's webinar, we wanted to take a couple of minutes and talk about the top 3 big changes that the Payroll Protection Flexibility Act made to the PPP program. The first big change that the Act made was changing the 8-week covered period for borrowers to use their PPP funds from 8 weeks to now 24 weeks. This extension in time period gives borrowers much more flexibility to use their funds in a longer time period that better meets their business needs. If particularly borrowers who are looking at not even being reopened yet with a later phase, this allows them a longer time period to use those funds. The second big change is to the SBA administrative requirement that payroll funds have to be used in a 75% percentage requirement. So prior to the enactment of the Flexibility Act, borrowers had to use 75% of their PPP loan on payroll expenses, and then 25% could be, or less than 25% could be used on non-payroll expenses. The Flexibility Act has now changed these percentages, and now borrowers can use up to 40% of their funds on non-payroll expenses, and then 60% on payroll expenses. We are, however, waiting on additional guidance from the SBA regarding this issue and an effect on forgiveness. Finally, the third big change made to the program is that the safe harbor date for rehiring or restoring salaries of employees who were reduced prior to April 26th has now been extended from June 30th to December 31st, 2020. So this date extension now gives borrowers much more time to rehire employees or restore salaries in a greater time period that better meets their business needs.